How far would you travel for a good slice of pizza? The answer to that question could have major implications for Connecticut's multi-billion-dollar restaurant and tourism industry. News 8 political contributor Mike Cerulli has details now on how pizza is helping to draw visitors to Connecticut.
The idea of pizza tourism might sound a bit funny, but here on Worcester Street, on the eve of a holiday weekend, the reality is undeniable. People from far and wide are coming to Connecticut to get a slice of what our state has to offer.
Mike, pizza tourism is real. It benefits Connecticut, and not just our local residents, our whole state's economies.
That's Anthony. He's the chief marketing officer for the state of Connecticut, in charge of attracting people to travel to the Nutmeg State. He says the nationwide reputation of New Haven pizza is a massive draw.
There are people who are making trips for a weekend or overnight just to try these pies.
We didn't have to look far to find two pizza tourists. Andrew and Rachel hail from that other famous pizza town, the one south of New Haven, New York. They were passing through Connecticut on the way up north for the holiday weekend.
I came once and I had, was it Frank Pepe's down the street, and wanted to try Sally's, so that's why we're here.
And I've never been, but he talks about it all the time and says we have to stop and get there, so today was the day.
It's those types of quick visits that tourism officials hope to use to sell the state to visitors in the hopes that they might want to see more of what Connecticut has to offer. And it's not just pizza. The head of the Connecticut Restaurant Association says the state is a growing culinary destination, from oysters and lobster rolls and beyond.
Talk about, the pizza side, but also all these restaurants, James Beard nominated chefs, and people like to travel to try out amazing food, and we promote that.
Promoting Connecticut's culinary scene is a priority for both Anthony and Dolch, particularly in light of new data that shows visits to the state were lower this summer than last.
I think the macro challenges are both demand for global once-in-a-lifetime travel is up, but also some of the small businesses that are experiencing the effects of inflation.
So obviously inflation has not, it's gone down a little bit, but for our industry, it's still real, and it's affecting, being able to be profitable. And because the impact of our industry is almost over $1 billion restaurants and hotels and hospitality give to the state every year, and we need to make sure we're supporting it so that number continues to grow.
In New Haven, I'm Mike Cerulli, News 8.